Hey everyone, look, thank you for returning for the second episode. We've got a good one for you guys. We are going to give the winning, we are going to give the singlet, the signed singlet from Justin Hodges away from one of our new subscribers. So again, we're always going to be giving prizes away, fight tickets, merchandise, whatever it is, we can always give things away. But I always need new subscribers. I need people to like it, comment, and share this, okay? Because we're gonna hold good stories, good talent on here, whether they're fighters, non-fighters, doesn't matter. This is a community. We can all come together and share some amazing stories. So we drew out of all the subscribers, we put them in a bowl, and then we put out a name, and the winner is Mervyn Chambers. I think I know who that is. I just couldn't really see the photo properly. So please contact the gym. I'm pretty sure if you watch this, if you don't watch this, we'll redraw it. I'm pretty sure you'll watch it anyway. Mervyn Chambers, please contact All Star Boxing Academy. Either come collect it or we'll send it away to you, okay? So thank you for tuning in again, and make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share it out there, okay? Because I really believe in this. We're gonna get this big in international eyes and all of it, okay? So thank you. Watch this next episode. See you guys. Everyone, thank you for coming back again. This is our second episode. I've got a special one for you today. So joining me on the panel is the undefeated up-and-coming pro prospect. He has a record of 4 fights, 4 impressive knockouts. Fights out of the All-Star Boxing Academy, our very own Vegas Larfield. That was a better intro, yeah?
That was way better.
That was way better.
Yeah.
So, fighting for Australian and the Australasian featherweight title next week. That's on the Ace Boxing. You can see it down there. Ace Boxing with Angelo DiCarlo. Who are you fighting again?
Luke Martin. From.
Do you know much of him? No?
Yeah, I've sparred him a few times. Boxed with him in the amateurs. He's from the sunny coast.
Did you fight him in the amateurs?
No, I didn't fight him. No, but
you
just
went on trips.
Been away with him. Yeah.
How did you go in the sparring? Like, when was the last time you sparred?
Last time we sparred was maybe almost a year ago now, I would say.
Yeah.
So I think since then I've progressed a lot. So yeah, it'll be interesting come fight night.
Do you feel that you've gotten better through your fights now that you've felt the pro game and everything?
Yeah, definitely. Like since turning pro, I feel like I've improved like out of sight. And I can feel those improvements. I think the coaches can, and yeah.
You had that natural pro style anyway.
Yeah.
You were kind of sparring us pros when you were still amateur.
Yeah, I think I was much more suited to this style, and that's why I've been progressing the way I have.
Yeah. So, those that don't know, Vegas had his second pro fight, Las Vegas, on the Bud Crawford undercard versus that Kell Brook. Now, look, for all of us pros like this, America is that whole like, oh, I made it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to fight in Las Vegas one day. But on your second pro fight, and look, Vegas, you surprised me because I thought you were almost 21, but you're only 19.
Yeah.
So on Vegas' second pro fight, were you 18?
Yeah, I was 18, yeah.
Fought on in Las Vegas on the Crawford undercard. Did you feel, how did you get there? Because you were a sparring partner for the Maloneys.
Yeah. So we were going down to the Gold Coast to meet the Maloneys for sparring, just me, Benny, and Phil. And they had their America trip planned. And their coach, Angelo, said, oh, we'd love to bring Vegas with us, like as a sparring partner. And so it sort of started with that. And then the next week we were down there again. And then they were like, oh, like we want to bring him. And maybe even we could get him on a card.
Yeah, wow.
And so I was just like grateful to even be going, and I was going over there hoping to get on, but I wasn't sure. I was just happy to be going. And then, yeah, we found out that I was going to be on and fighting on the Crawford undercard, and yeah, I was wrapped.
And it all happened.
Yeah.
Talk us through because how long were we there?
We were there for 6 weeks.
Yeah,
so
long time.
Yeah, 6 weeks in America, and then 2 weeks quarantine in Sydney, so 2 months away from home. All
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
And so you went there just with the intention of being the main sparring partner?
Yeah.
And then the fight happened?
Yeah.
Were you nervous at all?
Yeah, I was nervous. Like, I feel like I put a lot of pressure on myself for every fight. So it kind of just felt the same. Like, just the same as any other fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, when you see everyone... Like, who did you see? When it came to... Okay, let's start with the gym. When you're sparring, did anyone come through? Did you see any, like, recognizable faces?
Yeah, like I seen... like, when we were in the bubble at the MGM... I seen Tim Bradley all the time, Andre Ward all the time. I would see Bob Arum just walking around, like all these guys just walking around, and I'm just like, yo,
yo,
yeah. Can I get a photo?
Get out of here, you little Aussie kid. Were you taller than Tim Bradley?
I was, yeah.
Crazy.
I was taller. He was very small, but he put on a lot of weight.
Crazy,
yeah, as you do.
So you were in preparation for when you were having the Maloney's. Who was fighting?
So Jason was fighting Naoya Inoue. And Andrew was having his rematch with Joshua Franco.
Yep. Because even if you weren't fighting, the experience of the training camp with the Maloney's in America, that would have been a huge experience anyway. So be honest, did you like the camp? Yeah,
like it was very...
explain the day of a camp life.
So it was like Monday, we would wake up in the morning and go to the Mike Tyson Mile, I think it's called, in Las Vegas. And it would be 12 3-minute rounds of like running.
Wow.
Like with a minute breaks in between.
Like a track?
Yeah, it was like a track. So the track was maybe like 700 to 800 meters. And you get like sprint jog, like you sprint one pole and jog to one pole, and there's like all the poles like around.
Yeah, wow.
And so that was the Monday, and then it would be like boxing session at night. And then Tuesdays we'll just go for a walk in the morning, and then spar at night. And then that was like the same. We'd just do the same thing the whole time. Like, fuck, I don't know if they really want me to be giving away their strategies.
Did you spar anybody else over there?
Yeah, I sparred like a couple of guys from other gyms that they would come in to fill up the rounds with the Maloney's as well. And yeah, I got heaps of sparring with them. And there was a guy from Chile who's does a lot of sparring with the Maloney's. What's his name? Andreas? Yeah. I got heaps of rounds with him. Yeah.
Nice. Wow, and then you fought. So anyway, I've got the highlights here. I know you probably watched it over 1,000 times, but I want to see this
never get enough.
In real time.
Yeah,
because we were all up in the Pine Rivers. What was it called?
The Bowls Club. Yeah.
So our manager Phil Murphy, put it up, and there was at least probably 100 plus all of us in there, parents, kids, or the All Star clan, and it was just a huge TV, and we're just like, this is crazy. Because it's the top rank commentators. Everyone was there, Andre Ward. And then we're like, man, Vegas is fighting over there. It was crazy. And then me and Liam were looking at each other like, man, this is just insane. We don't see this stuff. We have this dream of like, we're going to be in America one day. And then Vegas, who's 19 years old, 18 at the time, was already there. And we're like, this is just... and I think a lot of people, Australian boxing here... would have been like, man, this is just crazy. How did you do that? So, and look, Coach Benny, we're all up top, but Coach Benny had to go somewhere else. He had to watch it somewhere else. Because I know, look, you and him are so close. And you've been with Coach Benny since the start. So when that fight was on, he had to go watch it by himself somewhere.
Right.
He was in his own emotional state to really hope for the best. Because he was a gun.
Yeah, he was good.
A Mexican dude.
He was a tough fight.
He was 30 fights in or something?
No, he was only like 3 in, but undefeated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's like 28.
Yeah. Like, he's a man.
Yeah, he was a man, yeah.
And you were just this 18-year-old kid. You're like, we'll see. So, we're watching it, and of course we're hoping for the best.
Yeah.
And we're amazed by the fact that you were there anyway. This is just the highlight. I was trying to find the whole fight.
Yeah.
To really break down some of your tactics.
Yep.
This was, look, we'll watch this anyway.
You see Flores here in the southpaw stance. I don't know why he came out and switched. You said it was
Was that the first time you dropped in there?
Yeah, that was the first one, yeah.
Third round.
Yeah, third round. Yeah.
So, because you had, who was in your corner? It was.
I had Angela in my corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is the hard thing with boxing. When you're not with your trainer, it's hard. You don't have that relationship. Or he's would have seen your sparring with the Maloneys, but I know different trainers can implement their own style.
Yeah, for sure.
Did you feel it suited?
Probably not. Like, I know me and Benny had watched the guy, and we had a plan to
plan of attack.
Yeah, we had a plan of attack, and it kind of clashed a little bit with Angelo's, which, you know, it is what it is. I'm able to adapt to those situations, which I did in the third round, and yeah.
So the first and second, you said you were following Angela harder.
Yeah.
And then you could feel it wasn't really working.
Yeah.
And then you had to go back to your
I could just
instincts.
hear Benny in my head telling me, box, work off your jab. Yeah. And so that's what I did.
And that's what happened. So were you surprised that he went down?
I was a little bit. I think it's all a bit cloudy, to be honest. Like, I was surprised, but not really surprised. Like, I could feel the shot on his chin, and
Boom. So that was the first time we went?
Yeah.
Right hand, it was a left hook. You were right. You got better odds than me, man.
2015, baby.
Boom, that's the second time. This was all in the third round.
Nice little hook.
Hook there's the hook.
Like we always say, when you're in the southpaw, when you're fighting against the southpaw, they say the right hand is great, but the left hook is also deadly.
And this one,
this
double
is the
jab.
second
Here comes the right, baby.
Boom,
There it
boom.
is. Beautiful jab right there, up and down with it.
Down again.
To the chest, the second.
That one there, like that was when, because we all went off.
Yeah.
Like when he went down for the first time, we're like, oh, everyone just jumped. So we didn't expect it. We always want all of our teammates and everybody that we know to win.
For sure.
But when that happens, we were just like, holy crap. And then he went down again.
Yeah.
And then we were just like, oh, he's got this. He's got this. That was the second time.
Yeah, that was the second
3
time.
times. Boom. And that was perfect.
Yeah.
That was chin, chest.
Yep. And then
Boom,
back to the
straight
head,
right.
Again, great setup right there. That's what he has to do. He has to set up his offense. You know, he just can't be just rushing his shot, rushing his punches,
Bang.
and just throwing
Body shot there.
erratically.
Then the hook.
And there's the finish right here. Beautiful work.
He's had enough.
By Larfield. You see the bad position that you see Flores in. Defensive.
And that's where we saw Vegas the Shark, Larfield coming out. Crazy. Like, dude, when we saw that was just like crazy. Benny came up, and then he's like, oh, he hid by the pokies. He had to watch it by himself, you know. On that day, like, what happened straight after that?
I went back into the dressing rooms. Straight after I went, like, seeing the doctor. I got checked, like, from the doctor and that. Went back to the dressing rooms, called my dad, called my grandma, my girlfriend, and
wow. Did anyone come up to you then and there? Because that was like pre-COVID time.
Yeah. There was a lot of COVID restrictions. There was some guys that, like, worked at Top Rank, and they were coming up, and they were like, man, like, you showed up, good work.
Yeah, nice.
So I did get a little bit of recognition from some of the guys there.
Yep.
So that was cool,
Yeah, nice. Dude, again, impressive to have your second pro fight in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it was a bit crazy.
Insane.
Yeah.
And look, 19, take us back to how did you even get into boxing? Like, where did you begin? So take us through that.
So I think, like, I was always into boxing. Like, I always loved the sport, but I just played footy. And my stepdad was a professional boxer. But it wasn't until I moved with my dad from living with my mum that I still played one more year of footy. But me and Dad, we were like, yeah, let's go and sign up. And that's when we went and seen Benny at Kabingai. That was where we first started. And
Zumia.
Brackenridge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
what was your gym like then? Because you've told me this.
It was like the bags. You hang them up and take them off every night outside. There was no ring. Our ring, we either sparred on the tennis courts or tied ropes around these, like, 4 poles. And
sparring on the concrete.
Yeah, sparring on the concrete. Yeah, and that's how it was.
That's where a lot of these gyms come from.
Yeah.
You know, concrete, the rough background, and then Las Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, so wow.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and how old were you then?
I would have been 12.
Okay.
Yeah, roughly 12. Yeah.
And you're sparring and everything.
Yeah, I was sparring. I sparred mostly with Benny's son, his oldest son, Tyler Harrington.
Tyler.
Yeah. I'd done most of my rounds with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, how old were you when you had your first amateur fight?
I think I was maybe just before 13.
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah. So.
Nervous, like for that first
Yeah, I was
time?
crazy nervous. Like I still haven't had a fight since my first one where I was that nervous. Like I definitely trumps them all. The first one. Yeah.
You won the first one?
Yeah, I won the first one. Yeah.
Nice. And look, that's the whole school of hard knocks.
Yeah.
You know, you've been through all of that, and I know you're in a good position because you've got myself and Liam Wilson, who's there older.
Yeah.
And you get to really watch us.
Yeah, for
watch
sure.
and learn.
Yeah.
Because you've seen us lose.
Yeah.
You've seen all of this.
Yeah.
You've sparred us.
Yeah.
You've given us your best. And then even now with our conditioning, we train with our conditioning coach Phil in the mornings.
Yeah.
That's brought a new element to your athlete training life these days. But you're still only 19.
Yeah.
Like when you said that to me today, I knew you were young.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
man, he's not 21 yet. But I forget how old you are, or just how young you are, because this sport and where you've been around the world has really created this whole maturity in you.
Yeah.
Where have you been? What countries when you were amateur?
Been to New Zealand, Samoa, and America.
You went to Europe.
Yeah, I've been to Europe as well. Yeah.
Countries? What parts?
Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So your first international fight, where at?
New Zealand.
Nervous?
Yeah, I was real nervous. Yeah.
First
But
time
I
to
was
New
I was
Zealand?
so excited though. Like I feel like I was maybe more excited than nervous.
Yeah.
Which was
Yeah.
good. And yeah, I got the win there as well. So
Yeah.
yeah. In New Zealand?
Yeah, Christchurch.
Oh, Christchurch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that was the third time I went to New Zealand.
Okay.
Yeah. So
for a bit of context, we had that was the Christchurch shootings.
Yeah.
At that mosque.
Yeah.
So you landed.
Yeah.
You landed on the day it was all happening.
Yeah.
So yeah, walk us through it.
So we landed and we walk out to go and get like a taxi, and they're like, "Oh, there's no taxis going at the moment. Like the city's on lockdown. There's a shooter on the loose."
And you guys, what the hell?
And we're like, "What? Like that's crazy." And we were just like trying to keep updated, and then like we seen like the video on Facebook. And we were just like in our room. We ended up like getting away to like where we're staying, and we were just sitting there in the room like, what do we do? Like
on?
Benny was like, "Oh, let's go home," and
It's not safe.
yeah, it's not safe. And so he called like the guy, and he was like, "Yeah, we're not staying for this. Like we're getting out of here as soon as we can," which we did. And I believe it was probably the right call. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. As much as we wanted to fight, like,
Yep.
yeah.
Like there's a shoot on the loose.
Yeah.
Far out, man. And were you into America? What was that for?
I went to America when I was 16.
Whereabouts?
Went to California, Las Vegas, and San Francisco, I think.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
How long was the camp?
It was just 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we traveled a bit for that 2 weeks. I think we mainly stayed in California from
Yep.
memory. But yeah, Jay too, a coach from the Gold Coast, was doing a trip, and I think he asked Benny, like, "Have you got anyone you want to send with me?"
Nice.
Benny was like, "Yeah," like sent me, and yeah, I was supposed to have 2 fights over there, but I only ended up having the one, against a tough Mexican kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did some sparring over there.
Yeah, I did heaps of sparring over there. I went to the Mayweather gym, and they didn't have anyone at the time for me to spar.
They were all adults.
Yeah, they were all like adults or too heavy or something like that, or really little kids. And so they were like, "Oh, go to this gym, and it's called Pound for Pound, the gym, and they're supposedly like the really good amateurs there." And so I went there and got my head punched in.
But tell us the story, because you went there, going for the Mayweather gym. First of all, was the gym nice? It looks exactly how we see it.
Yeah, it looks exactly how you see it. Yeah.
Did you see any familiar faces in there?
I'm seeing like,
Maybe
some of the Mayweathers. Floyd Mayweather's son was there.
Yeah, nice.
He
cool.
came and made an appearance. Yeah.
And who was the guy that told you to go to the gym?
I don't know what his name is.
He was an older guy.
Yeah, he was an older guy, and he was like, "Yeah, go over there." Like, and so I sparred.
I got to do this properly, okay? So I love this story. So you got to do accent. What did he say? Like, how did he say it to you to go to the gym?
I think he was telling Jay to go to the gym, so he just told us to go there.
Did you go there straight away?
Yeah, we went there straight away. Straight after we went, I think maybe we got some food or something, and then we went there, and then the guy was like, he can spar like my son.
Yep.
And they were twins, so there was two of them. But
Mexican.
Mexican twins. Yeah, and so I sparred the guy, and it was like the hardest rounds that I'd had at that time anyway. And he dusted me up a little bit, gave me a blood nose. There was blood everywhere.
But he's top quality.
Yeah, he was top quality. Yeah. And I hadn't seen that yet, and so I actually sparred him like a day after as well, and actually done a lot better.
Yep.
But it was just like that shock when I first sparred him, and he was just like that good. I just felt
what did you feel like? What made him great?
His distance was like so worked out, and he would just make me miss by the littlest bit and counter me with like 3 shots.
Nice.
And I was just like, man, what do I even do?
No answers.
Yeah, I had no answers. Yeah.
So you finished the spar.
Finished the spar. So I walk out, and I'm down on myself. I just got beaten.
Yeah.
And this old guy that was from the Mayweather's gym walks in, and I'm sitting down, and obviously, so he knew that I just had a hard spar.
Blood,
sees blood. And he comes over and he's like, "Damn, I came to watch you get your ass beat." And I'm just like,
"Oh, get out of here."
Yeah.
Man. Far out. But they're tough like that.
Yeah,
they don't care.
Yeah,
they're ruthless.
Yeah, they were ruthless over there. Yeah.
And look, did you hear them? Were they saying things at the ring?
Yeah. When I was sparring the guy, like he would hit me with a shot, and everyone in the ring would be like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah, like
because you see it in the Mayweather gym when they're sparring, everyone's attacking them like, oh, shit.
Yeah, the Mayweather gym was hostile.
Man.
Yeah.
What else of your American experience did you get out of it?
So that first one. That's probably about it. Like just getting those rounds in with that guy. That then I came home, and I was like, well, I got to lift, like because that guy was a lot bigger than me too, but a division lighter. So I'm like, okay, so I got to get my weight down.
Like he was taller.
Yeah, he was taller, like way taller. So I was like, okay, I'm in the wrong division.
Wow.
I'm turning youth next year. I got to go down in weight. Like everything just had to improve from that, and I feel like it did. It made me like lift a lot more, and then prepared me for the next America trip.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. And who did you fight in Europe? Did you have fights there?
I had 2 fights there. Yeah, just I don't even know.
Where do you know what countries they were from?
They were from Poland. Yeah.
Yeah. They were guns.
Nah, not really. The first guy. It's hard me saying that because I lost both of the fights, but they weren't. I felt like I was robbed.
Yep. And of course, being in the hometown.
Yeah. A lot of the
does that.
Yeah, a lot of the guys there didn't easily won the fights, but weren't getting decisions, but it is what it is. Like, they were okay, no better than anyone here. Yeah.
Because I've joined All Star 3 years ago now, roughly 3 years, so. So for those that don't know, I lived in Thailand for a couple of years, and then I had a 4-year break of boxing, came back, and I had to really give myself that second boxing shot, second life of boxing. Did you know, because I was on the phone to Liam, I was on the phone to Benny, and they kept calling me up, trying to get dates to come back to Australia. Did you know I was coming over? You heard stories?
Yeah. I heard Benny had said something a couple of times, and Liam had said you'd be coming but I wasn't sure when. And then when you rocked up, I was like, oh, I'm mad. Yeah.
Did you see any difference? Because I know Liam was the only pro at All Star, and you had all the amateurs back at the old gym at the PCYC. But I still had to really catch my game up.
Yeah.
I had to really catch up still. I mean, Liam didn't spar. Liam Pope was beating me up. All of that stuff. You probably had it over me as well. And I've been on that journey of just getting my body back and to where I'm at now.
Yeah.
What did you think? Me coming to the gym, was there a different feeling of me coming back?
I honestly thought it was such a good thing just to be able to have another person to spar against, another style, And I just thought it was good because, like, obviously everyone knew you had heavy hands, and so it was, good to have another fighter at the gym of high quality.
And look, I've got to talk to the camera. So when Liam was in prep with the rematch with Noine, Liam was a lot of his partner work here in the gym. I mean, Vegas was the main partner for Liam in the gym, and that's because he can switch. He's a switch footer too. And Vegas can actually spar the whole spar southpaw. Like, I can't do that. Like, many boxers can't do that. And that's impressive. Like, you would have pushed 6 to 8 rounds with Liam and just having to be that southpaw fighter. Yeah. No one can do that. Yeah. Like, only really gifted people can do that.
Yeah.
So for me to see that, I'm like, man, and Liam's giving it his all.
Yeah.
So, like, if I was to go southpaw and just attempt to spar Liam, he would have it over me. And I wouldn't have any answer. I would just have to go back to orthodox. Yeah. But you can really do that. What do you think your style is? Who do you follow? Like, what have you meshed to become your style?
Honestly, I think the thing is, like, Benny done a really good job coaching me from the start. Like, we went through a lot of phases. Like, when I first started, it was like, okay, we're going to walk up. And then it was like, okay, we've gotten as far as we can with that. Now we're going to, like, work on counterpunching. And then, okay, now it's going to be aggressive counterpunching. And we always went through different phases. And then I guess it was just like, in my own time, I just started going southpaw, and I would, like, rock up to training early and just do southpaw shadow in the mirror until I could just do it comfortably in sparring, and then eventually in fights. And
Wow. And how have you felt us teaming up with the conditioning in the mornings? Do you feel, because how long has it been? A year yet? Not yet.
Coming close, yeah.
Coming close for a year.
Yeah.
And do you feel that's really added more to your game?
It's definitely added a lot more to my game. Like, I feel a lot better, like, even when I'm outside of camp, because obviously we just go all year round. My body looks better, feels better, and I feel amazing from it, honestly.
And we're doing training that it's all the intricate stuff.
Yeah.
Small muscles, a lot of the breath work.
Yep.
All of that's trying to just give us that extra edge.
Yeah.
And you're at the right age. Like you said, you've got myself and Liam just above you, but you've got us to really learn from, spar with, and then you're that next gun coming through.
Yeah.
And because of that too, all the amateurs here at All Star Boxing, that they all look up to you,
Yeah.
They all look up to you. So you now have this, and we all don't even know this until it happens.
Yeah.
But you've now got this newfound responsibility.
Yeah.
You have to carry yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
In a way where people watch you.
Yeah.
These kids watch you. All of us, everyone. But that's something that you now have to have in the back of your mind when it comes to interviews, talking,
definitely.
out being outside, that kind of stuff. So do you feel you can actually fit the shoes of somebody that can lead young fighters coming through?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Like, obviously it's a lot of responsibility to, like, have to do that, but that's something that I've always been passionate about, to be honest.
Natural at it too.
Yeah, natural at it, and it's something I believe is very important. Yeah.
What do you... Look, everyone can say, I want to win a world title, cliche things with boxing.
Yeah.
What do you really want to gain out of the sport? Because one day you're going to stop boxing.
Yeah.
What would you really like to say to your kids that you did in the sport or in your own life?
Honestly, I think about that a lot.
Real?
Yeah, definitely. I think about it a lot. Like, obviously I have my goals in boxing that I want to achieve, but separate from that, like, I think I just want to, at the end of it, be happy with what I did, like genuinely feel like accomplished. And I think that's pretty much it.
That's why, look, if you give it 100%, and like, even for myself, I'm this is my second pro life. I'm giving it 100%. If I fall short, I can be okay with that. I can be okay with that because I know I gave it my best.
Definitely.
That's why I came back to the sport, because I had this unfinished feeling in the past. So I've come back to really give it my all. Win or lose, I don't care. Like, I'm actually in there doing this. This is the toughest sport in the world.
100%.
And for you at your age to already have done what you've done, Las Vegas, travel the world, sparring myself and Liam regularly, almost weekly, and to now be at this age, you've got the whole world ahead of you. You're an advantage.
Yeah.
Like, me and Liam look at these kids, these guns. We look at them sparring, and we're like, "Oh, can I beat them at their age?"
Yeah.
Like the sport's evolved.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah,
You guys are supposed to be better.
yeah,
So us setting records and across all boards, setting records, they're there to be broken. And if you keep giving it 100%, you're gonna keep superseding your own goals.
yeah.
Wow, crazy. Look, again, I keep bringing up your age because people need to know how old you are. You're not working. You're training full time. You're giving it 100%.
Yep.
Eating good.
Yep.
Beautiful partner.
Yep.
Home life.
Yep.
You've got this is the next goal, Australasian title, featherweight next week.
Yep.
There's so much more after that.
Yeah, definitely.
There's so much more.
Yeah.
And do you feel you've got the best foundation, the best team?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I've 100% got the best team, best support, like with my sponsors, our manager, Phil, Tony Tolge. Like, yeah, the future's promising, honestly. And I'm just so keen for a big year.
And how grateful are you to have someone like Benny?
So grateful, honestly. Benny's always put a lot of effort into me from the first day that I started with him, and I've always appreciated that, and very grateful.
He is
to have
like
Benny.
a father figure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, that was cool, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you think of this?
Yeah, it's mad.
Crazy
I
setup.
rate it. I love it. Yeah.
Well, you got the second episode.
Yeah.
Guys, Vegas is fighting next week, but I think it's all sold out now.
Yeah, it is sold out.
Are they streaming this?
Yeah, I think
sure.
it.
I think Ace Boxing does stream.
Yeah. Phil told me something that I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say yet. So
Okay, all good. Leave it at that.
Yeah.
Look, if this fight can be streamed, we'll definitely put up the links. Any way you guys can support this kid, we're gonna give this. Oh, we're giving this shirt away. We'll get you to sign this.
Yeah.
But look, Team Larfield shirts. How much are these?
They're $60 usually.
Yep. And look, anyone wants to purchase any of these shirts, contact Vegas or the All-Star Boxing Academy page. And look, all funds go to these athletes that are just trying to chase their dreams, man. Just help a kid out, you know?
Yeah.
You don't need that help anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway, again, we're going to give Team Vegas Larfield shirt away. You have to please like, subscribe, share, okay? We're going to choose the winner from the last one. And again, we'll give it away. What? Why? Does that really matter?
Yes, because otherwise I can't see who it is.
Fuck it. Anyway, here you go. Where can we sign? On the All-Star, I reckon?
And that pen.
Yeah, bro. That's a black pen, so...
Yeah, okay.
Again, repeat. While he's signing that, like, subscribe, comment. Please subscribe. This is a platform we're providing for all the amateurs, all the pros, sponsors, talents, a part of the sport of boxing. And we're here to give prizes away. So, look, another free Vegas Larfield shirt. We rate Vegas. He's an upcoming champion. He's got a bright future. So, thank you for doing this, man.
No worries at all. Thanks for having me on.
My man, you're the man. We're training in the morning. Okay?
Yeah, that's it.
Bro, done. Mean.
Sweet.